Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to another week of the Sister to Sister Connection Talk Show. I believe we're in season 5 for sure, and this is episode 10. So let me get y'all caught up to a couple of things. So we do this show season by season. So, like I said, we're in season 5. We do 12 episodes per season. Okay. Once we reach the 12th episode, we do it, and then we take like a week or two break. But we still be very active inside of our tribe at our Sister to Sister Connection tribe. To get inside that, go to bit.ly/sister to sister connection. So we still stay active in our tribe, but we take like a little break from doing the actual show. Okay, so we're in episode 10. We have a great topic to talk to you guys about tonight. We also have a giveaway coming up. Woo woo! And a new segment that we're calling What's News. That's going to definitely be popping. I want to make sure y'all stick around to hear about what we're going to be discussing. So without further ado, my girl, Miss Twonta Davis-Jones. I am Leticia Campbell. Twonta is going to be going over what the topic is going to be about tonight and why. Go ahead, sis.
Hey, everybody. I hope everyone is doing good and y'all feeling good. Okay, so our topic for tonight is called Don't Doubt, Step Out. Don't doubt, step out, baby. This is the season. This is the moment. This is the time. This is the hour for you ladies. Hey, Melvina, for you to come on and step out. Do not doubt your purpose. Do not doubt where you're going, because God already have established your path. So yeah, just as what we're going to talk about some things. You know, what are the ways for you to step out and all of that good stuff, you know, just to get you guys prepped and ready. This is a great time to write down some notes and all that good stuff and everything. And then, of course, after this is over, when we're done sharing the tips and all that good stuff, we have our afterglow. And that is something that, we and Leticia and I, we can't wait to, to see all our beautiful sisters. That's the time we come on and hey, LaShawn, we come on and we talk about stuff. What's up, Lady Di? And we talk about the show and all those things. Hey, Kim, what's going on, girl? And, we just have a great time, have great discussions and all of that. It is not recorded, of course. So you just come as you are, however you want to, what have you. So, yeah, so we're going to get started with this. Don't doubt. Step out. So, yeah, how many of you, let me ask you this, how many of you have been doubting some things recently? How many of you? Okay, because the devil is always busy and he always wants to come in your mind, in your thinking process, because you already have written down your visions and goals and ideas in your journal books and all that stuff. But yet that little sucker come on up in there and he wants to try to twist everything around. So how many of you, just put that down in the comments, how many of you have had some doubts recently? Okay, and you still kind of like, I don't know, should I, coulda, woulda, could I, so yeah, put that down there. You, Melvina, yeah, me too, right? And we're definitely going to help each other out tonight with some tips that we put out here for you guys. Letish, what's up, girl?
Yes, girl. I'm grabbing up, sending people a link to the show. A lot of people wanted to tune in for tonight's conversation because it's such a personal topic that all of us have came encounter with. All of us go through doubt. All of us get to a certain place in our life and our business when we're questioning ourselves, right? LaShawn had doubt today, honey. Listen, I call myself the number one coach because my clients can inbox me, connect with me, and let me tell you something. LaShawn had me on 911 earlier this afternoon, probably about a couple of hours ago, and like I said, we all get through those doubts every single time. I've gone through doubts. I remember the first season, Twonta and I was riding through this show, and then I backed out for a year, and then I came right back on in. We all, hey, what's up, Eve? We all go through doubts. And what does that mean to have doubt? Questioning yourself?
Yep.
Procrastinating.
Sure. Yep, procrastinating.
Right? Procrastinating, right? What else is doubt? Doubt is like starting and stopping. You may start it and you just stop. Like,
yeah.
started and stopped. But we all go through doubt. So tonight we're going to help you guys through that. We're going to help you guys to know that even through all the doubt, you can still step out. You can still step out.
Right.
And when
Right.
you're not used to success, like
Mhm.
if you come from a family where there's not that many entrepreneurs or barely any, or
Right.
you've probably seen a lot of women, they work all their lives and maybe you're doing something that's outside the whole normalcy of your family, there's going to be doubt that comes up because you don't
Yeah.
have a blueprint. You haven't seen the roadmap laid out from you from childhood, right? So you bring it into adulthood,
Exactly.
assuming that you can't do it, and you can. You totally
Mhm.
can. So
You sure
go ahead,
can.
sis. Yes, this is a great
Yeah,
conversation.
you're absolutely right. I mean, a lot of us doubt all the time. And
That's
even
right.
and sometimes it's not even on purpose. Again, like we
Mm,
focus on what we want to do, but then immediately that doubt comes in our thinking, and then we
yeah.
start to hesitate, because that's another thing when it comes to doubt. You hesitate and you're like, oh, should I
Hmm.
do this, or should I maybe I should downsize. Maybe I should
Right.
just not.
Maybe I wait till next year.
Yeah, no, you have worked so hard, you
Hmm.
know. Right, Melvina? She said, I need to stop putting things off, second guessing
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
that's what we do. We second guess ourselves. But here's the thing, we second guess God, because if He's the one that has been pouring in the visions and the ideas, why do we have to doubt why do
Hmm.
we have to doubt Him? Why do
Hmm.
we doubt that? You know, and again, we get all lost in our feelings because we start thinking about what people would think, what people would say. Who cares what they
Hmm.
think? Who cares what they say? The person whom you really need to be concerned about is what God say, what He thinks.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our first topic, our first tip, and it's called Be Your Own Coach. So, what are the ways for you to step out, be your own coach? This is the time, ladies, that you have qualified. You are qualified, I would say. You are qualified to be your own coach, right? You are certified to be your own coach. Come on with it. Yes. And you are qualified, you are certified by whom? By God, because He has already gifted you and given you the ability, the tools, right? To go and run with it, to run with the ideas, the plans, the whatever the vision that you've been having, or you've been creating some certain things or what have you. And it's good to have, okay, it's good to have, that support system of other people, to connect to every now and then. Nothing wrong with that at all. But you have the ability within yourself to be that coach, to write down the things that is going to be a blessing to you, that's going to be beneficial to you, that's going to, take you to the next level, because you've been through this process time and time before. Okay, you've been through it before. You made the mistakes. You know what your mistakes were, so you know you're not going to do that again. So you learn from your mistakes, and then you learn some positive things from other people. You know what I'm saying? So you have the equipment inside of you to be that, to be your own coach, to get you thriving, to get you moving, to get you going. If you have a coach, like, I don't know if some of you are in the gym and you may have a personal trainer. I used to have a personal trainer years ago when I was in Lifetime Fitness, and they were good people and everything, and I have that kind of mindset where I like it, like, yeah, I'm that's just my alter ego kind of thing. And sometimes, my body wants to give up on me, but my coach would tell me, no, you keep going, right? And I keep going. But there'll be, okay, but there will be sometimes my coach may not say anything, but I'm still doing the workout, but my body is saying, okay, you need to just stop, or you need to slow down, because you feeling the pain, you feeling the burn and all that stuff. But I tell myself, no, keep going. You got this, Twonta. You got this, girl. Come on here. Don't stop. Don't slow down. Keep going. Don't cave in. Don't quit. Keep moving. That's what I mean. You are your own coach. When you feel like you want to stop, when you feel like you want to give up, when you feel like you want to just like, no, you speak to yourself. You got to learn how to speak life to you. You got to learn how to speak life, right? You got to say who you are. You know who you are. God knows who you are. He tells you that every morning when he wakes you up. So you need to read, you need to regurgitate what the word of God says about you anyway.
That's
Proverbs
right.
31 woman. Come on with it. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
Go ahead, Tish.
Being your own coach, it forces you to do the work.
Yeah.
A lot of us have probably been in coaching program after coaching program. We have purchased every single self-development program or challenge across the sun. But we have issues and blockages when it comes to taking action, right? So
Mhm.
you becoming your own coach, your own motivation channel will
Yeah.
allow you to actually put things into action, right?
Right.
So even it's just so important that being your own coach, motivating yourself, getting things into action, and not
Hmm.
always being so much. What I was trying to say with this particular point, which is very important, is that you can be an information sponge sometimes,
Hmm.
right? Where
Hmm.
you're just taking in information, right? You're
Hmm.
becoming this, hey, Tanya, you're becoming this whole library of info and you're not doing anything with it. And then you say you're overwhelmed, you say you're stuck. No, you're not stuck, sis.
Mm-mm.
You gotta dump out all this information that you have and use it and implement it and see what's
Yeah.
going to work and see what's not going to work,
Hmm.
right? And
Hmm.
seeing things, trying things out, and seeing things like fall out the way they may. I
Hmm.
feel like that I'm my own coach. I would be quite honest. I really, really am. I push myself, I motivate myself. And yes, there are days where I just feel like, oh my God, I just want to crash. I just want to lay down. I just want to chill.
Yeah. Yeah.
But knowing that I have 5 children who's watching me every single day, every moment of the day, every second of the
Hmm.
day, I
Hmm.
can't let them down. And more importantly, I can't let myself down, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
being your own coach is important. It's like, where do you see yourself? What is your identity? Where do you want it? What do you want out of life?
Right. Right.
And that's what it is. And when you become that own personal coach for yourself, people look at you and they honor you. They respect you. They just don't respect you as a person. They respect your grind. A lot of I would say 90% of the women that watch me every day are watching me because the minute they see me, they got to get to work. They
Right.
respect my hustle. They respect the fact that I show up every day. That when they
Hmm.
inbox me, I answer messages. When they email me, I answer emails. If I can't answer, my team answers, right? But
Hmm.
again, they
Hmm.
respect the overall hustle is that I don't stop for anyone for anything, not even myself.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
not even my own inner audience that's saying, girl, maybe you should take a break, maybe you should go back to a job, maybe you should do this, that, and the third. So that
Hmm.
right there is so vital and it's so
Right.
important. And when I'm my own coach, I watch women, right? Absolutely, you have to motivate yourself. I
You do.
watch women who motivate me, right?
Hmm.
They
Hmm.
don't even have to be in the same energy in the same industry as me. I watched the girl today. She's in network marketing and she's like a leader or something. And I watch her and I'm like, amen, amen in the comments, right? Because you got to again, guys, what you focus your attention on will grow. I think
Hmm.
that's the most important thing right there.
Yeah, and also too, guys, you got to realize when you start doubting yourself, that's a distraction as well. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
see that too. That's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
When you start doubting, you start looking at the what ifs and all of
Right.
this. You get so lost into that. You know what I mean? So
Right.
you are your own coach. You got to start feeding life back to you. You really, really do.
Mm-hmm.
You have the ability. You have you have it inside of you to do that because you
That's
have gone
right.
through a lot in the previous in the previous seasons of your life.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what you have accomplished.
That's
You
right.
know the growth. You know how much you have grown. So you
That's
can
right.
take that and you can
You
apply
absolutely
it in that
can.
season,
That's
and
right. You
just say,
absolutely can.
yeah, you could go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and say, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to let that happen anymore. I'm delivered from that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
smarter than that. I'm more creative and this, that. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to doubt myself. I want to step
Mm-hmm.
out of faith and just
Mm-hmm.
go. Yeah,
That's
that's it.
right. That's
Hmm.
it. That's it. That's all. Let's bring up the second point, guys. And those of you who are watching, give some tips. Y'all can share tips in the comments too on how you coach yourself to get things done throughout the day. So the second point for tonight is your crumbs can become your recipes for success. Ooh, that's deep. That is deep. Go ahead, Tawata.
Yes, darlings, y'all have crumbs laying all over the place in your house.
Yes, you
You
do.
have crumbs that's been looking at you, and they're like, "When you gonna pick me up? When you gonna
Mm-hmm.
do something with me?" Hello, right? And you think those
Mm-hmm. Your
crumbs,
computer just sitting there collecting dust.
yeah, baby, okay, and the crumbs is like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. What you gonna do with me? What you
Yeah.
gonna do with me? Guys, you have the crumbs. You have everything right there before you,
Mm-hmm.
and that is your recipe for you to create something outstanding,
Mm-hmm.
something unique, something original, something
Mm-hmm.
that no one has ever tried or ever
Mm-hmm.
experienced before. You have the ingredients right there before you. But a lot
Mm-hmm.
of times we walk over our crumbs, we push it to the side, we look at it, we're like, that's not enough. I mean, I'm going to start this business right. I need a full load, I need a full
Mm-hmm.
inventory, all these things. No, you got what you got. You got what
Yes.
okay. God multiplied the little. He
That's
takes the
right.
little and he enhanced that little. It grows. He
Yep.
enlarges your territory. How many of
Mm-hmm.
us say like, "Oh Lord, enlarge my territory"? And
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Okay, well, I would do that if you just take the crumbs.
Mm-hmm.
Just take the
Mm-hmm.
crumbs.
That's
Take that
right.
little, take that supplies that you have, and go ahead and start creating based on what I have put before you, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is your recipe. God is
For
already
success.
pouring down the ingredients, the ideas, the
Mm-hmm.
imagination. He's pouring it
Mm-hmm.
all into you, and that will be your success right there.
That's right. You have everything you need right now. I want y'all to put this in the comments right now. I have everything I need in this moment right now. You got to
Yeah.
just get out of your own head. You got to use and leverage the resources that you have. Okay, let me pause for a quick. You got to use and leverage the resources that you have on a consistent
Hmm.
basis.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
on a consistent basis. When I said I was going to go live every single day this month, I said, you know what? If I'm going to do something, I do it all the way.
Hmm.
All the way. It's
Hmm.
like anything I do in life. If I don't do it halfway, I don't like half anything. I don't like half 2% milk. I like whole milk. You know what I mean? I don't like half anything, right? So you got to do it all the way. You got to do it big, right? But again, you have the resources. And one of the things I like to tell even my clients all the time is this: if watching people all the time is making you not take action, like you becoming so envious or what I'm trying to find the word to use, like you're becoming like so you're internalizing everything, like, oh, I'm never going to get to where that person is, or I'm not going to reach the caliber of success that person's reached. Then stop watching them. Focus on your
Hmm.
own personal journey. Focus on your own personal success. Because I'll be
Right.
honest, I stopped watching a lot of people who are talking about routines and all these things because no one really has the lifestyle that I have. No one, a lot of people that I
That's
know that at
good.
the top don't have 5 children,
Yeah.
right? Hasn't been
Yeah.
married for all the years that I've been married, things like that. It doesn't have the same pedigree that I have of my
Hmm.
background, of my story, and things like that. So that's
Hmm.
where, like we said with the first point, you got to become your own coach. And you also got, hey, Facebook user, please go to the link in the top so we can see your name. And I usually leverage the resources that I have. Before I became where I am at today, and
Hmm.
Tanya would tell you, I was going live in my car 3 times a day. That's
Hmm.
how bad I wanted to get out of the situation that I was in, right? And
Hmm.
yes, I was scared. Yes, I was afraid. Okay, all
Hmm.
these things. But I was
Hmm.
like, you know what? I'm going to use what I have. I got this phone. I got this car mount, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. So, guys, you have the crumbs to get you to the success that you want to get to, but you just got to use it. You got to unleash it. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to come to your house and say, Tanya, Melvina, come on, get up. Let's do this. Let's do this. I wish I could have an ET visit me every morning. Like, go on, get out of bed. You gotta go. You got to go. Don't love sleep more than you love success,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
right? Don't love
Hmm.
sleep more than you. If I could have that, no worries, love. Go ahead. If I
Hmm.
could have that on a day-to-day basis, oh my God, I will be like at the top of the caliber of every single thing, y'all. So please know, guys, you have everything you need. Let me say this: you have more than everything that you need. more than everything that you need. So you got to get out there. Yes, yes. Tanya said, I am the consistency master. But what makes me become more consistent, because I know that there's women waiting for me to show up. Amen.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah,
know that there's women waiting. That it's the same thing for those of you who are watching.
yeah.
There are people waiting for you to show up at whatever level that you're at right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, get out of your own way. Go ahead, sis.
Right. No, you know what? And let me be an example. I don't mind being an
Mhm.
example. And I'm not trying to brag or boast or nothing because
Go
that's not.
ahead, girl. Bragging is good.
But
It's good, girl.
no, but again, we got to start with what we already have,
Mm.
right? And me, I'm a crafter. That's what I do. I love crafting. That is my
She's the
vibe.
goat, y'all. She's the goat. Greatest of
I
all
love it.
time.
I love it. Right. So I take what I have. Hey, Shanta.
Hey, girl, we can't see your name,
We
girl. Get over
can't
here on
see you.
YouTube.
Come
Get
on,
over here on
guys.
YouTube, girl. Type it, girl. Get over here on YouTube. And listen, if y'all watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. We got about 7 likes. It's about 12 of y'all on here. Smack it, girl. Go ahead.
Yeah, so look guys, I know that when we have ideas, we want that first beginning of our career or our business to be like wow factor. And I get it because I used to be that way too. And I always thought I had to have this in order for my business to like really boom. But
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I wasted so much time and I got discouraged because I didn't
Wow.
have what I thought I should have. But I already
Mm-hmm.
had, more than enough. So,
Mm-hmm.
like for instance, I'm going to share with you what I already have. These are my crumbs, but this is what I did with my crumbs. Now, this is my box. Okay, this is what I created. This is a box that I already had in my house. I didn't buy anything, right? Okay, I did everything that you see here. Okay, and I did this one as well. Let me show you. Hey,
Beautiful.
see, I did all of that. I did this too. I did everything, right? These are my crumbs. This is what I have. I didn't buy nothing because a lot of times we think we have to buy a lot of stuff in order to really get ourselves out there or what have you. And the set for everything is about $60. Okay, yeah, we see you, Shanta. See you, girl.
We see you, girl.
We see you, pretty girl. Yes.
Yes, we see
Saying,
you.
and listen, guys, I'm just sharing this with you because I know we as women, we get so discouraged so quickly because we think that, oh, I can't start my business, or I can't write a book, or I can't do this, I can't do that because I need to have this, I need to collect that, I need to, and I get it. There are some things you may need, but you won't need it right now. That will
Mm-hmm.
come through the process of your beginning. When you
That's right.
start stepping out, eventually what you need is going to come. And how it's going to come, it'll probably be a blessing for you where you don't even have to pay for it. That
Mm-hmm.
God will have the supply of people that will come and be your sponsor, or it
That's
could
right.
be a helper, or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, you cannot continue to allow your crumbs to start to get, to get dirty or to get, wasted. How many of
Mm-hmm.
us have done that? How many
That's right.
people that they were gifted, creative, but yet they
Mm-hmm.
never had the opportunity, or they didn't make the effort. That's the
Mm-hmm.
point. They didn't make the effort to
Mm-hmm.
go out, to step out, because they thought,
Mm.
they didn't have it all. They thought
That's
they didn't
right.
have enough. But they
Mm-hmm.
had more than enough, right?
More than enough.
Again, these are my crumbs. I got a whole lot of stuff. I ain't gonna waste too much time, Violet. But
Well, if
but
y'all want the whole set, like she said, it's $60. I dropped her link in the chat, so you just let us know if somebody purchased, so we can let everybody know. Don't go there because it's only one. It's only one set, y'all. So
hmm
make sure y'all grab it. It is beautiful. I was watching. She showed me when she was developing it, and I was like, oh my god,
yeah,
it is gorgeous. So
yeah,
yes, yes. So you want to bring up the third point, sis?
yeah. Go ahead. Let's
Let's
do.
do it. And we have an afterglow show after this. Also, we have a giveaway, y'all. So please, can we do the giveaway, Trees? I want to. Yeah, we ready. She said, yeah. Why you asking? Type in hashtag sister to sister connection right now so you can participate in the giveaway. Let us know also. Do you want type in hashtag sister to sister connection in one comment, and then another comment. Let us know if you want a T-shirt or a coffee mug. We're gonna take a little vote. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so flush your thoughts on paper. So I call this like brain dumping.
Yeah.
This is a business practice that I do all the time where
Yeah.
every single Sunday or Saturday, if I want to do it in advance, I just dump out everything that I want to do, everything that
Mm-hmm.
I want to accomplish. Thank you, Shanta.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Everything, right? And when you're
Mm-hmm.
dumping, like when you're putting your thoughts on paper, it's not supposed to be organized. Don't worry about organizing. Thank you, LaShawn. Color coding it, all
Mm-hmm.
these things. You're literally purging out all these things. Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Diane. And
Mm-hmm.
you are getting it on paper because if it's not on paper, it's not going
Mm-hmm.
to happen. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's not on paper, it's not going to happen. And
Mm-hmm.
routinely wise, needs to be something that you do every week. If you ever research the most high performing people out there all through the world, they put things on paper all the time. They invest thousands of dollars a year on journaling, on supplies and things like that, so they can continuously write things down all the time, because
Mm-hmm.
thoughts are everything, but they're just thoughts. If you don't put them down, they become actual actionable things. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And
Hmm.
you're right on point. It's all about brain dump. It really is. You have ideas, as I said before in the beginning of this show. We all have ideas, we all have visions. And some of you probably have already been doing that anyway, and that's great. Keep doing it.
Hmm.
Don't stop doing that. But there's
Right.
some of us that probably haven't been doing it for a while, you
Hmm.
know. And again, like Leticia said, it doesn't have to be picture perfect, it doesn't have to be so organized or whatever. You are just pouring out what is in your thought right now. You just pouring out
Hmm.
the ideas, because there's some things, y'all, you know, you are not going to remember. Okay,
Hmm.
you know how we
Hmm.
get this idea, like, oh, I have this idea and I don't remember. I don't remember that. And I
Yes.
at that. So I immediately now I just start writing it down. If I don't have paper, I put it on my notes on my phone or whatever. You know, I do what I gotta do. So I come back to it because that could be a great topic discussion. It could be a
Hmm.
great topic for my
Hmm.
podcast or whatever,
Mm.
you know. So, you know, we have to remember to start flushing these ideas, these thoughts, and hey,
Yes.
queen, and you know, and really just analyze that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Just analyze that. You know, there's some
Right.
things you may not be able to do right now, but there are things that you definitely can do later. There are some
Hmm.
things that you can, you know, you can still work on. There's some
Right.
things that you can say, like, you know what, let me practice on this. Let me get some more additional information on that. So by the time when that season comes in your life, you will know how to deal with it. You will know how to prepare for it because
Mm-hmm.
you will be able to handle it more because you're going through the training process. You know,
Mm-hmm.
everything that you pour out on paper is going to require some discipline anyway. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
require some discipline on you. It's going to require some, you know, your mental state, your physical state, your emotional state,
Mm-hmm.
all of that.
Yes.
Okay, because you do not want to mess up yourself, you know, with your emotions totally out of whack. Okay,
Mm.
so we have to learn how to flush this stuff out of our system, and
Mm-hmm.
then again ask God to just give you direction as to how to apply this, and to also to, you know, to help you emotionally how to handle, you
Mm-hmm.
know, the things that's going to come your way, because there's some things you're going to get disappointed, right? You're going to have some
Mm-hmm.
clients that are not going to be very supportive in your business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Letitia, now we could definitely say hallelujah, amen.
Yes. Yes.
And you know, some of us can take a little personal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
a human thing.
It is.
Don't feel
It
bad.
is.
Just go get through that process. I feel like I need to say something. I need
Yeah,
to say this because I feel like somebody needs to hear this. And if
sure.
you're the person that need to hear this, guys, type in me, in the comments right now. When I write my thoughts on paper, right, I pray over it. Okay. Because I'm literally thanking God for everything that I have not even accomplished yet.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
have that spirit, when you're in that spirit of I already possess this, it's not here right now. It's
Right.
not visible right now. The money ain't in my bank account right now, but
Come
I've
on,
already
girl.
possessed it. That's a whole nother level of
Yeah.
spirituality. You
Right.
get out of always asking for things, and now you're saying, I'm thanking God. I'm thanking you, God, for what you already have that's coming, because you gave me that idea. You gave me that business. You gave me that whatever. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You gave me that to get started with. So I know it through consistency, through dedication, through faithfulness, and staying on it. I know this is going to be the light at the end of the tunnel. It may take 5 years, it may take 10 years. For some of y'all, it may just take this year, because we in March. And if you move your foot by
Yeah.
December, honey, and you be like elbows with us, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
you just thinking, God, like I have my goal right here next to me, and I look at it and I think, God, like this, I have a goal this month, right? To get a certain amount of clients. I'm sitting there and I'm counting backwards, right? So imagine if your goal is to get 50 clients. Every day you get a client, you're doing 49, 48, 47, 47. You counting backwards, because you just tallying up what you have left over. You like, Lord, I
Sure.
thank you. Lord, I
Sure.
thank you. I ask God to bring me the people that you know that I can help, that I can work through me. I always tell people all the time, I'm just a vessel. Y'all are all just a vessel. Twonta is a vessel. But you got to thank God for what has not yet been in fruition yet, that you can't. That's
Right.
faith to me, y'all. That's
Mm-hmm.
faith.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't physically see it in the flesh realm, but in the spiritual realm, it's right there.
It's right there.
It's right there. Right?
Yeah.
You're sitting up on a beach with your cocktail, just laying out, just
Mm-hmm.
enjoying life, and not have to worry about bills, not have to worry about debt or anything like that.
Yeah.
That's the realm we need to be in, ladies. Instead of
Mm-hmm.
saying, well, I hope I could finish this presentation, or I hope I can. No, no, it's
Mm-hmm.
done.
It's
It's
done.
done. I just sit in front of that computer, hit my button, and just in my mind visually see that I made it to where I need to make it to. I could visually see that I've already helped the people already who are going to see this video yet that's not even in
Right.
existence yet, and you get out there and you do it. So when
Mm-hmm.
you're putting down your thoughts, like my client Kimberly said, she's going to send me her dumping list soon. Pray over your dumping list, Kimberly. Don't
Mm-hmm.
just write it out and send it to me. I'm your coach, but
Mm-hmm.
you pray over it. You still have the master that needs to bless that before you send it out into the world,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then he's
Mm-hmm.
going to make it happen. Whatever it is that he needs you to get done on that you get it done. Whatever doesn't need to get done is not your assignment right now.
Right.
So that's so important. I felt like some of y'all needed to hear that.
That was right on
Yeah.
point. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because, sometimes when we write things down, we just go ahead and just say, we just write it and don't think how serious what we
And we
put
feel like
down.
we're doing something. Like, oh, I wrote it
Right.
down.
Because
Okay.
God's word says, write the vision, make it
Mm-hmm.
plain.
Yeah.
Okay. He's saying that for a purpose and a reason. So when you
Mm-hmm.
have that vision, when you have that idea, you just don't just fan it away. You just
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and write it down. And like I said,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of us are not trained or disciplined to write
Mm-hmm.
down our dreams or thoughts or ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a living
We need
witness
to
in that.
become that, though. We all have to
Right.
become that. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I had to start learning how to write, write
Mm-hmm.
down my ideas, write down my thoughts, write down what I want to do. I had to learn how to do that. And at
Mm-hmm.
first, it was kind of tedious to me because
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be bothered. But no,
Right.
I have to start doing that. And I have to
Mm-hmm.
go back to it. Because here's the thing, we may write it down, but how many of you go back and read it again and
Yeah,
over and regurgitate what you put down?
that's
You
right.
know, we may write down the information, we take good notes, but do you go back to your notes a day
Mm-hmm.
later? Do you go back and
Mm-hmm.
get fed off of that? A lot
Right.
of
Right.
people do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's when
Mm-hmm.
it gets to that doubting stage again, because see, when you have that information right before you, that's food for you.
That's right.
That is feeding your mind. That's feeding your spirit. That's telling you, girl, look what God has gifted you with. Don't get
Right.
discouraged. Don't get dismayed. Don't get all, this, that. Don't worry about the bills. Don't worry about the
Mm-hmm.
don't worry about what you don't have. Look what God has already
Mm-hmm.
established. He's already telling you right now that you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and get started. You
That's
need
right.
pen and paper. That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Pen and paper.
That's it. And if you need somebody to hold you accountable, reach out.
Yeah,
Reach out. Those of
sure.
you, my clients, if y'all have to say, Coach, I want to get this done this week, hold me accountable. This is my deadline. Please hold me accountable to it. But know what you're asking for. So
Hmm.
don't ask for accountability. And then when somebody gets on you about you procrastinating or doubting yourself, you get mad. Because I know there's a lot of women out there that wants that accountability, but when somebody gives them it, they get a little attitude.
Yeah.
Like, girl, you don't know my issue, honey. I'm dealing with stuff with my children. I'm dealing with stuff with my relationship. No, no, no. You wanted accountability.
Mhm.
Or you
Mhm.
didn't want a venting person. That's not the role I play. You wanted me to hold you accountable. So I'm
Mhm.
holding you accountable. Let's get to
Mhm.
work. Despite
Mhm.
all these things,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
take your cross and walk, do what you have to do. So know what you're asking for when you're getting accountability, when you're getting coaching or
Right.
whatever, because the good ones are going to hold you accountable. They
Right.
are going to make sure of it. They're going to tell you like it is. They're going to say, get out of that doubt, get out of that all that stuff, you negativity that you feeling, get out of that.
Mhm.
Right? They're not
Mhm.
going to sit with you in the mud.
Yeah.
That's for pigs. We're not sitting in the mud, honey. We're dusting our
Mm-mm.
feet off and we are walking, honey. And period. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah, Tessie's good. Yes, absolutely. So you gotta, if you have an issue with self-accountability, then that's the best opportunity for you to reach out to somebody and say, hey, I need you to hold me accountable to some things. You
Right.
know? Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And I hope these three tips has been a blessing to you ladies
Mm-hmm.
to give you that momentum to really step out. And again, I know a lot of us been having some doubts recently since last week, since the last time we were on the show. And even
Mm-hmm.
today, I know your mind been flushed with doubt. And I
Yeah.
hope this came right on time for you guys to
Yeah.
really,
Let us know which one stood out most for you so
yeah.
far. I think
Oh
we got
yeah.
one more
Which
coming up.
one stood out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Therese said she thought it was four. You know what? Let me
I
check.
think it is four, girl.
I
Yeah, I
thought
see
I
four.
just put down three. Wait. Oh, it is four. Yep.
Yeah,
Sorry.
girl. See, Therese Cop does the copy and pasting because I messed up all the time. So the fourth point is because we want to get over to the afterglow, where we want to get to what's new,
Oh,
then we want to
thank
get
you
to
to
the
Rice.
giveaway, hashtag sister to sister connection, then we want to get to afterglow. So the fourth point tip we want to give you guys is practice your role, the role that you play.
Mm-hmm.
Talk
Yes.
about it, Toronto.
Practice your role play, meaning that okay, you already have the vision, you already know how you're going to work your business. So what you're going to do, you're going to role play. You're going to probably
Mm-hmm.
use your daughter, your husband, your friend, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're going to act, work with them. You're like, okay, you're going to be the client, I'll be the coach, or you're going to
Mm-hmm.
be the customer, I'll be the owner, and I'm going to, share with you some of the items that I have. Like you are. What's that show called? Shark Tank? Is that the
Yeah.
show?
Mm-hmm. Shark
And
Tank is a
how
good show.
yeah, and the inventors come and they go ahead and put this proposal about their invention,
Mm-hmm.
their ideas or whatever. So you pretty much are doing something similar to that. Start
Mm-hmm.
practicing your role play. Start practicing your gift,
Step
your
into that.
yeah, step into that so you can
Mm-hmm.
start feeling comfortable and also confident. So when that time does come, you won't be second guessing yourself. You won't be doubting
Mm-hmm.
yourself. You will come in bold, come in with, like, I got this because I've been
Mm-hmm.
practicing this, I've been imagining this, I've been
Yeah.
down. Oh yeah,
Yes.
I'm ready to make this thing happen. So that's
I talk
basically,
to myself in the mirror a lot, honey.
yeah, girl.
I talk to myself in the mirror a lot and I just stand there and I just start to vocalize
Sure.
everything.
Yeah.
So when I'm showing up live or showing up wherever, I am, really prepared, because at
Right.
the end of the day, like that role play comes in if you stepping into that greatness that you aspire to be,
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
that's who you are. You're going to become that. So just step into it. And I think that's so important.
It's very, very
Mhm.
important, guys. Practice, practice, practice. That's what you need
Right.
to do. And every time
That's
you
right.
enter into your new season or you enter into your moment, you need to practice this.
Hmm.
Make sure you feel comfortable and you feel comfortable presenting it to that client or to that
Hmm.
customer. And
Hmm.
be prepared for the questions because people are going
Hmm.
to ask questions. So you won't
Hmm.
be stumbling, fumbling with your tongue and like,
That's right.
that kind of thing. Practice, right?
Practice.
Because you know how it is. We go ahead and we're like, okay, I want to share with you my business. I want to, and they
Yeah.
ask you some
Yeah.
questions, and then you kind of feel like, oh, I'm not sure about,
Right. Right.
and then that person like, okay, well, thank you anyway, and now you feel bad, right? You feel bad, and you like, oh, now I don't even know. Now you become
Yeah.
discouraged, and you
Hmm.
start doubting, and then you like,
Hmm.
man, I don't want to do this no more
And you're
because
not going to get better at something until
yeah,
you get through it.
till you get
It's
through it,
like
right?
till you constantly keep doing that thing that you dread over and over again, to where even when you're having moments where you're like, oh my God, I don't feel like doing this, you still get through it. You're still
Mm-hmm.
like going through the motions and the process and things like that,
Yeah.
and getting just better and better and better at it each time. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, got to get
Yeah,
through
because
it.
I know for me, and listen, y'all, I'm gonna be, I might make you laugh. I don't know, but like this stuff here, I just put this stuff in last night, and I finished it today, right? So I call myself braiding, do whatever, right? Okay, I got started putting the stuff in there, right? Okay, and then that's the, as I was putting this in, because this is all crochet, of course, so you know this all.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I
Yes.
started doing the fold braid and everything because I got this idea from YouTube, right? And then I did
Uh-huh.
that, right? And then, she didn't explain about what you do the rest of your hair. So she said, just tuck it under this and that. So I put rubber band and tuck it under, and then when I put it on, when I put the hair in, child, the thing started sagging. I was like,
Woo.
oh,
Woo.
girl, you talking about something I was having a moment in the bathroom. Girl,
You was
I
like,
was
oh
like,
my
I,
God.
I was like this. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm about to take the
Uh-huh.
out. But nothing, but some said, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be innovative. I had to be
Mm-hmm.
creative. And so I
Mm-hmm.
had to like take my hair and pull it down and then latch it up with some more hair so it could be supportive and all this stuff,
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I get it sometimes when things doesn't work out the way you had thought
Mm-hmm.
or imagined, or even when you did practice
Adjust.
or whatever, and you get one of those faux pas moments, girl, don't let
Gotta
it
adjust.
stop you. You keep going.
Right.
You
Yep.
just have to
Yep.
be creative. You got to be innovative. You just have to say, okay, well, I know next time I would take that person's advice and I would go ahead and apply that and I would do better this time, or I would add to that
Mm-hmm.
next time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. It don't it look good? It look really
Thank you,
good.
Shanta.
And
Thank you.
guys, stop being in such a rush. Like
Oh,
when you really look at how
come
long
on.
you're going to be doing what you're doing, don't rush. It's like you may have some people
No.
that's telling you you need to show up over here. You need to be doing Facebook ads. You need to be over here doing the speaking engagements. You need to go down here and do, and they want you to be like a damn what
Yeah.
octopus with all these limbs and all these everything being all over the place. And really, God is telling you, no, I need you just to stay right here.
There you go.
I
Stand
need you to
still.
focus on this one thing. Be still. Stop. Having
That's
that
it.
that ham that
Just
that that
stand.
that shiny object effect, and say, I just need you here.
Mm,
Okay, because
come
you're going to
on.
be in business. Somebody type in hashtag lifetime. You're creating a legacy. Okay,
Yeah.
put hashtag legacy instead. You're
Yeah.
building a legacy. Legacy ain't something you build in 1 year or 2 years. You're talking
Right.
about 30, 40, 50, 60 years, honey. So why are
Hmm.
you rushing?
Yeah.
Focus on the
Yeah.
main thing, grow
Hmm.
that, and then move on to the next thing. I get the shiny object effect all the time. I get all these business opportunities, all these business venture, but God said, I want you to
Hmm.
stay right here. And
Hmm.
this seed that you planted, I want you to water it. I don't want you to
Yeah.
go nowhere. Some of y'all watering it. God planted a seed for you, and you jumping over here, you jumping here, and your
Yeah.
harvest is dying. Right?
Right.
Uh-uh.
Right.
You stay right where you're at,
Hmm.
right there. Because it's
Hmm.
about legacy, y'all.
It really,
Right?
really is.
It's not about trying to be this whole octopus trying to be here, be there, be here because somebody told you that's what you should do.
Hmm.
No, that may not be in what your assignment is right now. Your
Right.
assignment is to focus on this thing and
Yeah.
see that grow,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
then the thing that you're
Yeah.
growing is going to help foster it financially or even
Hmm.
mentally for the other things you have going on.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
know, so don't
Hmm.
sit here, and I tell this, and Shanta's on here. I tell this to my clients all the time.
Hmm.
You gotta stay elbows down into that one thing.
Right.
You have
Right.
to. Amazon started off with books. Amazon first came around. Only thing you could purchase on that platform is
Yeah.
books,
Yeah.
Kindles, physical books, things like that.
Hmm.
And then
Hmm.
they evolved. That took them over 10 years to make that happen.
Yeah.
Okay? So if
Yep.
you see
Yep.
like success leaves crumbs, right?
Hmm.
You see
Hmm.
that happen with other people, but you
Hmm.
want to run around and be that everywherepreneur, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
when you're everywhere, you're nowhere.
Yeah.
You're nowhere. So if God
Mhm.
is giving you an assignment to stay right here, he did it with me this month. He said, I don't want you showing up live all over the place, all over here. I want you to stay right
Right.
here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And from there, I have been reaping the rewards, reaping the results, reaping the benefits from
Mhm.
it. Because you got to be obedient to your assignment. You don't need, you can't be obedient to all the people out there that wants you to show up on all these different places and avenues. No, know your assignment and stay right there.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
stay right
Mhm.
there, ladies. Okay,
Amen.
so
Amen.
important,
So
so
important.
important.
I hope these tips helped you out, ladies. Share with us what really stood out for you
Hmm.
before we leave
Hmm.
here. We about to get ready to do our freebie. Y'all give
Freebie,
out.
yep, yep. Hashtag sister to sister connection.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, guys, make sure y'all type in that hashtag. Let's first get into what's news. Come on, Therese.
Oh yes, girl, I
Let's
forgot about
get
my
into
West
that
News.
first, honey. Let's get into what's news. Yes. All right. So I'm gonna put my fireworks up because we have a little firework effect. Boom. And then I'm going to get over now. Tawanta found this topic for tonight for what's news. And I'm super excited to talk about it. And let's talk about it. Let me share my screen, y'all. And this is the best time to even share this broadcast again or send out the link so somebody can hop on here and watch along with us. All right. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, this is of course, as you see, this is states that is 100,000 student loan borrowers now eligible for complete debt cancellation.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, this has been a big issue for the past year now, or actually longer than that, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
ever since the pandemic started, about the student loans being put on hold and all of those things. And it's been put on hold for a good while now, thank the Lord.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. But of course, the problem is, it's still a debate to whether or not if they're going to, eliminate all of the student loans for everybody. Of course, it's a big issue where some don't want that to happen. People, especially over in Washington D.C., over in
Mm-hmm.
that neck of the woods, they still want people to pay what they owe, that kind
Mm-hmm.
of thing,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So, of course, we have been coming across some articles about some private loans, some student loans where people have been exempt from it, and all of those things. This one here, I just happened to come across because I said I know, if not all of us, maybe a few of us out there are still dealing with the student loan issue situation. And it's not even so much about those who have, that finished college 20 some years ago, like me, because I'm still dealing with mine from when I was
Mm-hmm.
in college. But there may be some of you that probably, started school or something, or you started a business or whatever some years
Mm-hmm.
ago, and now you owe this money or whatever the case may be or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
take the time out, guys, to read more in depth about this. I'm not going to go into details with this, but it's
Mm-hmm.
basically just letting you know, that they are saying that the borrowers who are specifically eligible are those who were told they have all their loans forgiven after making payments for 10 years, and so forth and so on. They said that more than 90% of people who applied to the program have been rejected, according to CNN. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so there are some very good information here that you guys definitely need to be aware of. Keep yourself current or up to date, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of what's going on, because so much is going on in the world right now, especially with the war over there with the Ukraine and Russia, that the student loans information is being pretty much down at the bottom of the list, as you say. And but I want to put this in before everybody's radar to really start. Oh, you say I owe 100K?
Woo!
Wow, girl. Yeah, and you know what? Don't feel bad, girl, because there's a lot of people that owes more than that. Because there's people
Yeah.
who had to, take out 2 or 3 loans or whatever just to stay afloat as far as college or graduate school, and even for get their doctorate's degree, and even they got kids themselves that's in college. There are so many articles that's current from last year up to now where there are parents, especially in New York at NYU, was one article in particular that I read about in NYU students.
Right.
They are in, oh my God, they are in so much debt. And even some of the parents that had kids that graduated some years ago,
Mm-hmm.
they are dealing with the situation now, wondering if they're going to be able to get exempt from that.
Mm.
Most of them already, the principal, the principal is what's so expensive with
Mm-hmm.
the student loans and all of that, or what have you. I know for me, the principal is high because
Mm-hmm.
hey, I haven't made
Interest rate.
anything. Yeah, the interest rate and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's really killing it, because I know
Mm-hmm.
people said I may pay on time, or I may pay my monthly payment, but it's like there's no ending. It seems like there's no ending or what have you, because of that
Right.
interest rate that is so massively high. And so
Yeah.
also too, guys, this is a great time too, and I don't know if I mentioned this to you either, Leticia,
Right.
about how important it is for us to really start talking more in depth to our kids about student loans and all those
Mm-hmm.
things, whatever, prior to them getting ready to go to college. Because I have a younger daughter now that's 9 years. She's going to be a senior coming fall.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie's already in California, already in school and whatnot. And it's so disturbing, it's so sad to see our kids, when they start, before they even get to the campus, they're already in debt.
That's
And
right.
to me, it's just so unfortunate to
It's
me.
really sad. I know here in New York, the trend right now is to avoid the children from going in, be already in debt before they start, going to college, is getting them in part time. So that way, yes, it may be a little longer for them to get their degree, but at least they're able to, if they want to go with loan free, like I don't want to take out no loans, period. Going
Yeah,
part time, it'll be lower at a lower cost, and they'll be able to manage it, the parents and the child, and do it that way. I mean, there's all types of options out there, grants, scholarships, things like that. So it's really good to research those things, especially if you have younger kids, but also ask yourself, well, do they have to go full time? Like, really?
yeah,
Because maybe 4 years is like too much of a short period of time. They go to school for 6 years. That could be okay too. I mean, it's just it's a lot of factors to it. It's a lot of
yeah.
factors. Yeah. And
And
another thing
especially,
is
oh,
that
go ahead,
people
Mom,
were
I'm sorry.
saying that a lot of colleges have closed down. Like literally, there's some campuses that are not even here anymore, and people are saying like, "Well, why do I'm still paying a loan for a school that's no longer existent?"
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
They've
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
consolidated the debts to the bank and
Yeah,
everything like that. So why
yeah,
are they still paying? So that's also another thing that they're trying to figure out and work out and things like
right.
that.
And also in this article, guys, and I hope you do get a chance to read this, but I'm just going to read this little bit here, because
Good.
it definitely deals with our students, Black students
Mm-hmm.
in particular.
Mm-hmm.
It goes on to say that lawmakers, borrowers, and advocates have called on Joe Biden to cancel all student debt,
Mm-hmm.
a move that one analysis showed would bolster Black wealth by 40%.
Right.
As it stands, Black students, particularly Black women, shoulder more than 20% more student loan debt
Mm-hmm.
than their white peers,
Mm-hmm.
while also making less on the dollar and
Mm-hmm.
experiencing greater
Yeah.
levels of unemployment.
Yeah. That's very true. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that true? Yeah.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like to be honest, like even when I graduated, college, it's like, we had a slim to none chance of getting a job in our field versus
Mm-hmm.
our, counterparts or whatever. So yeah, this is true. So, you
Mm-hmm.
know, the payback or depleting the loans is like compared to none, just
Yeah.
doesn't really happen. So, yep, I do feel that that part is very accurate.
Yep. For sure. For
Absolutely.
sure. Yeah.
Yes.
So guys, make sure you check that out. Okay. I just want to bring
Yes.
it to everyone's attention to stay encouraged, because God is in control. That's how I see
That's
it.
right.
You
Total
know,
control.
he's the one that can change this whole thing for us, and nothing man
Mhm.
can do about it, period. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? So we're gonna
All
get
right.
ready for
Let's do we got to talk about the self-care event, y'all. We have a self-care event coming up. 1 second, Therese. We got a
yes.
self-care event coming up on April 30th, y'all. April
Yeah.
30th. I think I put it in the comments. I want to pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I did right here. So yeah, talk about the self-care event real quick.
Yeah, so unfortunately, originally we did have it planned for this month, but unfortunately, I have something going on that date, and I didn't look at advance, so that's my faux pas. But of course, you guys can definitely still pre-register or pre-order for your packet. Okay, so you have a month. Actually, you got 2 months technically to really get this thing going, and I'd rather you do it now than later. Okay,
Hmm.
now
Hmm.
than later, because this month is almost, it's halfway over, to technically halfway over,
Hmm.
and next thing you know, it's going to be April, guys.
Hmm.
Easter's coming up. I didn't realize this weekend is daylight savings time, so
Yeah,
we be moving up an hour. So guys, it's time is going real
it's
quick.
going fast.
So
You gotta
yeah,
catch it.
so the self-care event is definitely going to be happening, but it's going to be happening next month, not this month. Okay.
Hmm.
And it's going to be called Spring Fling. The name is still the same. Okay. And we're going to have a great time. This is a great opportunity for you guys to go ahead and sign up now and get your packet and get prepared and get ready for what we're going to do on our self-care event. There's no recording. There's nothing like that going on. This is our private time, us divas having a good time, learning more about ourselves, our skin, and having a good time talking about whatever.
We have fun.
Yeah, we have a good time. So go ahead. You see my PayPal information there. Just go ahead and send that information to me, and then I will contact you via Messenger and get your information as far as your mailing address and all that good stuff. And then we just move on from there. But do not sleep on this, and we continue to bring this to your attention. Next week, God willing, when we come back on the show. Okay.
Amen. Amen. Glory to God. Okay. So now we are going to jump into the giveaway.
What you
What
say?
time is it? Our self-care event is going to be on April 30th, and we
Yes.
kick it off at 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Yeah. We
Yes.
kick it off and we talk about different topics, and then we do our little self-care. So last month was awesome. We did our own facials, honey. I was like, y'all see this glow? We
She
did
was
our
loving
own
that.
little.
She was loving that.
Yeah,
Okay.
honey, I was late. I did some I logged in. I was still in my bed, so I was
Yeah,
just
she
late.
was, but she was all in
And
it.
I was just late. Yes, and my own facial, honey. Y'all see, y'all didn't say nothing about my skin, but that's okay. But
Girl, you know you fly all day long. You
I'm
super
trying to
flabby.
be. I do what I can, girl. It's hard. It's hard because I'm only 24, so it's like I need what I need.
Honey, talk to yourself, honey. Pump yourself up,
Yes,
girl. You gotta do it.
yes. You just judge. Sometimes you gotta judge up, spend
Yeah,
some time with
girl.
yourself and some sister friends. So just,
Yes.
$30, you're gonna get a well worth an amazing kit, y'all. Y'all definitely want, and that covers shipping.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, LaShawn loved her face mask, honey. When she took hers off, I'm like, who is that?
Okay.
Who are you?
Yes, honey. Yeah, that facial
Is
mask
that
is the
LaShawn?
beast.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I need this. Okay, yeah, girl. Definitely sign up. Please sign up. But yeah. So now let's get into the giveaway, y'all. We're gonna give
Shanti
away a
said
T.
she wants to be on the panel.
Shanta. Where did she put that at? What panel?
She want to be on here.
For
Come
self
on
care or
with it.
here? We about to go into the afterglow. You could join us in the afterglow, honey. We about to wrap up,
Probably for
honey.
next week. She's probably talking about for next week, though.
Okay, yeah, you could be
Okay.
on the panel. Yeah,
That'd be
absolutely. We
awesome.
always have our topics. If any of y'all ever want to join us we do our topics in advance, so we'll give you the topic, early on. So if you guys ever want to show up, just email us at sister to sister connection. Oh, as for she said for self care. So let me just put the link again in the
Oh,
chat.
oh yeah, for self care, girl.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah.
Because listen, you don't want to pass up, this event because it's going to be amazing sauce. So it's only $30, April 30th. But there is a deadline to order because again, we got to ship it out, and the post office right now they do what they do when they do it, right?
Mhm.
So make sure y'all take care of that as soon as possible so we can ship your order out right away. All right, so are y'all those of y'all who are watching, y'all ready to do the giveaway? Let us know
Time to do the giveaway. Time to do the
because we're
giveaway.
gonna give away a T-shirt because the votes came in, and y'all voted on a T-shirt. So hold on, Teresa's sending me something. Hold on. She's,
Oh, she said she's in the group, not on the Facebook page.
what group, Teresa?
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let me know, Shanta. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you the topic for next week when I get it, okay? You got it, girl.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they ready, Therese. They ready for the giveaway. How many entries we got? And guys, those of y'all who are watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. We appreciate all y'all who hit it. We thank y'all so much. If y'all could just hop
We
on over and
do.
hit the thumbs up icon, honey, and
Yeah.
you know, show some love. Spread the love. Show the love.
Yeah.
Show the
Share,
love.
share, share. Definitely
Show the
share this
love.
video out to your
Hit
sister
that like button.
friends.
How
Yes.
many entries we got? Why they make it so small?
You be like, what does that
What
say?
is that?
Yeah.
It says 10 entries. Okay, that's not bad.
Oh, that's
That's real
good.
good. 11 came in. Is that 11th one, Trees? Yep, that's number 11.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Therese definitely makes some moves in the background, honey. She ain't playing, honey.
Yes.
Yeah, she
Ooh,
be getting
who
me
gonna
in order.
win this time? Who gonna win? Who gonna
Who's
win? Who
gonna
gonna
win? Let's do it. Let's do it. Hit it, Trees.
Ooh,
Oh
look at
yes.
these names.
I
Look at
hope I
these
win.
names.
I hope I win.
See, you ain't right.
I just hope I win.
We're excluded. We're not supposed to be a part of that now.
Ah!
Okay, Miss
Wow.
Shanta, come
Wow.
on, Miss Shanta.
Wow. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
girl. He said, me? Yeah, girl,
Yeah.
you.
Everybody say congratulations to Miss Shanta, honey, because let
Come
me
on,
tell
Miss
you, we
Shanta.
had a lot of entries tonight. We had This is the most entries we had out of one of our
Amen
shows.
to that. I love the
Even if
growth.
we had two people watching, we still gonna do a giveaway, honey.
Yes,
Better
we
chance for you
sure
to win.
is.
LaShawn won like 18 times. Diane won
Okay.
like 50,000 times. So hell,
Okay.
show up anyway, honey. Better chance to win.
Child. They got bags of goodies coming to
Yes,
them.
I gotta send her a whole wardrobe.
Okay.
She's like, why I got all these cups and t-shirts? Oh, okay, yeah, I
Child.
want them. Yeah, Shanta says she called to see you step into you listen, you thank God for what's already there. You're like, I already won, God. And look what happened. Thank you, God.
Good. Congratulations,
Yes.
Shanta.
So I hope you're happy, Shanta, and definitely
Yay.
send me your size. These t-shirts are true to size, so just so you know. So
Mhm.
definitely send me your address, girl. Okay. Okay. I ain't gonna pop up at your house, honey. I'm not.
You
Trust
welcome,
and believe.
girl.
I'm not gonna just send me your address. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're gonna step into the Afterglow show. We hope to meet each and every one of you over there. Now, how the Afterglow show works is that we get more deeper into the topic. We talk about whatever, anything I want to talk about. We
Yeah.
talk about the Afterglow show. It's not recorded, okay? So in case we want to create that private space for y'all to talk, chat it up, share, network, all those things. So join us for the Afterglow. We stay on for about an hour. And then
Hmm.
we go on about our business, right? Come on, girl. I want to hug you. Let me come over, Shanta. Really? Can all my kids come too? Do you have food? Because I'll be sitting, I'll sit because like, oh, this is nice. Oh, girl, is this a water bed? I never sat on a water bed before.
I'll be like, move
Oh,
over, girl, move over. Move
oh,
over.
girl.
Ooh.
Do you got toilet paper in your bathroom? I just want to know that first. I don't want to have to go out and get my own toilet paper, honey. And
Okay.
is your bathroom work? Is the toilet work, honey? I don't want to go to
Child.
my stuff be floating. Listen, this is nice. I don't
Woo,
want to go to
honey.
no park, girl. I don't want to go be. I can listen. I can't fit my wide body behind it on a swing. I'm
I
too
haven't been
wide
on a swing in years, man.
behind it.
I don't even think it would be the same no more as when I was a kid.
If I get on a swing and fall, the white folks gonna be like, she know damn well she supposed to be on that. Don't even call the ambulance for her because she had no business
Had
on
no
the
business on that
swing.
thing. And that seat is what this small.
And when I fall, I scream. I'm like, ah!
Ah,
You had no business on
girl.
that. Oh, for the kids. Yes. I'm sorry.
Ooh, girl.
I forgot about the children. Yeah, the
I just
kids.
sit there and look pretty. How about that?
Yeah.
I just
I
sit there
just
and
sit
look
there.
pretty
I
because
go
ain't no
live,
point. Up there flying back and forth, back and forth. Girl,
Mm-mm,
I
too
probably
much. Hey,
I
all this
couldn't
weight
do
I got in front of me, like, uh-uh, push me. Come and push me, please. Push me
it.
right now. Nobody
Okay.
gonna want to push my big body. It ain't gonna
Girl,
work. It
that
gonna
in
work
the
out.
slide. That in the
Oh
slide.
no, no. I get
That used to
burned.
be
Like
my thing. I loved doing the slide back in the day when I was a kid. Nah,
not
can't do it.
now.
Not no
Not
more.
now, honey. I reached the capacity. The slide will be like, but it will ring like, boo, 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 boo. And again, if I break it, the wife's gonna be like, she had no business on that slide in the first place. Why? Why did you go on the slide, ma'am?
Oh my
Why?
god.
Because
It's just
Shanta said, we gonna go to the park, you know. Y'all better join us for the afterglow show because it's gonna be fun, y'all. So listen, we about to hop over to the afterglow. So the password is sister, just so y'all know, because Zoom is now making us do passwords and stuff. I don't like the whole password thing, but it's defaulted. So if you click on that link that Therese put in the comments, Therese put in there one more time, love. Click on that link right now, and you're just gonna be waiting in the waiting room because I'm about to switch over and get on there. Where is it? Teresa's gonna pop it in there again, Shanta. And the wait, let me double check. Hold on. The password is sister, but is it uppercase or lowercase? Let me check right now. Why Teresa's adding that.
ooh, ooh,
I think it's
ooh.
all lowercase. Sister, sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, sister, we're like two of a kind. So I'm keeping my eye on you. So let me shake your shimmy, sister. Yes, let me feel
Oh Lord.
fine. Yes, that is the movie, honey. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm just checking the if which is the password. So the password is sister all lowercase. Sister
Okay.
all lowercase. So when you click on that link, just type in sister all lowercase. Sorry, y'all, I can't take it off. We tried. We try to take that default off, but it is what it is. So it's sister all lowercase. Yeah. Oh, Kimberly, the giveaway's done, honey. You what you stepped out? Oh, she put hashtag sister connection. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You look froze, girl. All right, so let's move over to the afterglow. I'll see y'all over there. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Oh, I must put inboard
I think
class.
we
I'm
all
sorry.
froze. We actually are. We
Are we frozen? No, we're not.
yeah, we are
Can y'all
frozen.
see here? I'm looking at it on the replay. We're not frozen. Well, we gotta go anyway. That's God telling us to get out. Okay, so let's get out. Okay, Tree,
Okay.
see us all. I'm leaving. Bye.
Bye.